Most day traders fail their prop firm evaluations. It's not because they can't trade. It's just because the way they trade and their trade style, they didn't pick a platform or a prop firm that matches their system. I've researched the biggest prop firms and futures companies with their most up to date information as of November 2025. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what each one costs per month, what the activation fees are, how much they pay out per month, and what style of trader they're actually built for. By the end of this video, you'll be able to identify which firm matches your trading style or your risk style, and which ones you shouldn't even entertain and avoid completely. Before we get into it, I do just want to mention the very first link in the description is our free Discord. Everything is 100% free. It's a community of traders that are using my system quant crawler. We're sharing data, we're sharing information, we're sharing the wins, and we're sharing the losses. We'd love to have you there. And as always, please make sure you like the video, leave a comment, let me know how I can get better and what you'd like to see next time, and subscribe to the channel. You can skip through any of these if you've used them, or if you want to jump to the part that's most interesting to you, just go to the chapter and it'll move you right there. But we're going to talk about Topstep because honestly, they're the OG in this space. They've been around since 2012. In my opinion, and anything you see online, they're by far the most established name in futures prop trading. So here's the deal with them. They have three account sizes. There's a $50,000 account, a $100,000 account, and a $150,000 account. The monthly fees you can see right here are $49 a month, $99 a month, and $149 a month, respectively, based on the account size. The next line, of course, to look at is the profit target. $3,000 on the $50,000, $6,000 on the $100,000, and $9,000 on the $150,000. Your trailing drawdowns, or your max loss limit as they call it, is $2,000, $3,000, and $4,500 respectively. Now, with these as well, that's not shown here, is daily loss limits do apply. It's $1,000, $2,000, and $3,000. If that has changed recently, it's not updated on their website. It's not updated on any of their information. So as of today, it's $1,000, $2,000, and $3,000. So here's the catch with this one. It's this line right here. Most people get excited about this, but all traders pay a one-time $149 activation fee per express funded account upon passing. When you pass your evaluation and you're paying this monthly right here, $49, $99, and $149, whichever account size you're on, you're out of the evaluation, you hit your metrics, you pass it. No matter what, you're paying a $149 activation fee to actually get this into a stage where you can make some money. So you can see here, basically with a $50,000, you're going to be $200 out of pocket before you make money. This one's going to be $250. This one's going to be $300 before you have the opportunity to even get a cash out. So they're the OG in the space. They have proven payouts. They have a proven proprietary system that works well, but there is some costs up front you need to be aware of. So on here, their payout structure actually is pretty awesome. You get to keep the first $10,000 per account. Now, that's not these accounts. If you have three $50,000 accounts, it's not 10,000 times three. It's per account being you. So you get the first $10,000 completely 100%. After that, you keep 90%. They retain 10%. So if you make $10,000 a month, you get $9,000, they keep $1,000. That's simple math right there. So as of July of this year in 2025, this right here changed. They try to sell it as just have 5 winning days of $150 to earn your payout. But if you're trading small accounts and you're only risking X amount of dollars, you do need to have 5 days. They don't have to be consecutive, but if you trade 20 days a month, 5 of them have to be winners. You have to be profitable, and they have to be more than $150 in order to be eligible for a payout. At least your first payout, that is. The maximum withdrawal per request is $5,000 per payout. Now, let's say you have a $50,000 account. You get out of the evaluation stage and you are into the express funded account. After you get into the express stage where you are in an account where you are actually making money, let's say you run this up to $53,000 in the express. You're ready for your payout. You have your 5 winning days of at least $150. You request the money. If this balance is $53,000, once you take $3,000 out, this goes back to $50,000. These rules still apply. So once you get into the live accounts, if this drops to $48,000, you completely lose that account and you start over. Or you pay $499 to get this account back, and not have to go through the evaluation stage again. So you can see how the money adds up if you don't have a good system and you aren't correctly positioning yourself in your trades. So with Topstep, once you hit 30 winning days on a funded Express account, Topstep unlocks daily withdrawals of up to 100% of your balance. So that's when things really get flexible and free up for you. 30 winning trading days, you can do 100% of your balance every single day above your set price. So if you make $1,000 today, you can take out $1,000 on your 90-10 split. So $900 is your payout. So Topstep now uses their proprietary Topstep X platform. They exclusively use that. It's based on TradingView in a sense. It's clean and it's easy to use, but if you prefer NinjaTrader or another platform, at this point, you're out of luck. You have to use their system. So on Topstep, who's it really for? In this scenario, it's for new traders who want structure. When you get logged in, they have coaching. They have a massive Discord community. There's over 160,000 people in there, I believe. And they have Topstep TV on YouTube for educational support, accountability. Topstep is the one to go. It provides the most structured setup instead of just saying, here you go, and throwing you to the wolves. This is the best one to learn on if you are brand new. The only real downside they have is the daily loss limits and strict rules. If you trade pretty aggressive or you want to try and hold overnight, you can't do that on Topstep. But honestly, at $49 a month for a $50,000 account, it's the cheapest barrier to entry that you can get into compared to the other ones we're going to look at. The next one, and my personal go-to and favorite where I hold my funded accounts, is Apex Trader Funding. I will say this, I'm not affiliated with any of these, so my opinion on them is completely unbiased at just how I see them. I don't make money from any of them. I don't have affiliate codes. I don't do affiliate codes. So this is completely just from someone who's been trading for a while and what I see, because I look at these all the time. They're always evolving and changing. Some get better, some get worse. I keep all of my accounts on Apex Trader. I do have Topstep accounts that we are using exclusively on my live streams because I'm trying to show beginners how they can get going. That's why I went with Topstep, because it is honestly the easiest to use. But here's why I like Apex on my accounts. So the complete opposite of Topstep. There's no daily loss limits. There's no restrictions on trading during the news, and you can trade on holidays. They offer a massive amount of accounts. You can go into wealth charts, you can go into Rhythmic, you can go into Tradeify. My accounts are all through Tradeify just because I've used Tradeify. I like the system, I like the platform, and it integrates well with TradingView. The account sizes go all the way from 25,000 all the way up to 300,000. If you're on Rhythmic right here, you can see the cheapest account is $167 a month right here. So it's expensive, it's pricey, but you can see right here, there's no daily drawdown. The profit goal is $1,500 on a $25,000 account. They include the real-time data fees, which most of them do. But you can see here, the prices do vary widely. They're anywhere from 167, 157 over here, all the way up to this one is $597 a month for a 300,000 full account with starting capital at 300 grand. But here's what makes Apex so attractive. You keep 100% of your first $25,000 in profits. After that, you keep 90. So you get to keep significantly more upfront, which does, if you are a good trader, justify the increased monthly cost over Topstep. Another thing that's nice with Apex is there's no activation fee during the evaluation phase. But once you pass and you move to a performance account, they have a one-time scaling activation fee as well, similar to Topstep, that ranges between $130 and $340 depending on your account size. Plus, on top of that, they also have a monthly performance account fee that ranges $85 to $105, again, depending on your account. So the benefits here are $25,000 in profits first, 100% are all yours. However, the monthly fees do add up, especially if you have multiple accounts. I'm pretty sure if I remember right with Apex, I pay a little over $800 a month for all of my accounts. But the trade-off is worth it because I offset that in pretty much one day of trading. Here's the big drawback to Apex that a lot of people are kind of pissed off about that they used to really like and now they hate it. But in 2025, Apex ditched their calendar-based payout schedule. They just completely got rid of it. So instead of actually having a calendar-based payout schedule, you now have your payouts based on trading days. So you need to have at least 8 trading days since your last approved payout, and 5 of those days have to have $50 or more in profit. So essentially, you can get 3 payouts a month. 5 of the 8 days need to be winning days of at least $50. There's another drawback to Apex as well. There's a 30% consistency rule until you get your sixth payout. It means no single day of trading can account for more than 30% of your total profit. Your first three payouts with Apex, your account balance has to stay at least $100 above the drawdown limit. After that, the buffer requirement drops after three payouts. The minimum payout on Apex is $500, and the maximum per request for your first five payouts range from $1,500 to $3,500 depending on your account size. After the sixth payout, there's no maximum on your payout limit. With Apex, the drawdown is a trailing drawdown and it's based on your equity high. So that means on any intraday pullback, that counts toward your loss limit. So you really have to manage your trades tightly and actually have a strategy that works really well. So after hearing all of that, you may say, who's Apex for and why would you use it? It's for experienced traders who really want freedom. It's for scalpers, swing traders, anyone needing flexibility and you don't want to babysit daily loss limits. The downside, fairly significant, higher monthly costs once you're funded, and stricter trailing drawdowns. But if you're disciplined and you have a strategy that works, there's really not any downsides if you have something that is profitable. Again, if you're profitable and need room to trade the way you want to trade, Apex is pretty hard to beat. The next one we're going to talk about is Take Profit Trader. This one has a lot of hype, a lot of people use it, and a lot of people love it, and I can completely see why. Take Profit Trader is known for one thing, it's speed. It's fast. So on Take Profit Trader, you can withdraw profits from day one once your account balance exceeds the drawdown buffer. There's no waiting period. There's no fixed payout window. You can see here, minimum days until first withdrawal, 0 days. Number of trading days to pro account, 5 days. Your withdrawal process is immediate. Contract limits are none. You get up to 3 resets. There's a one-time $130 fee once you get out of your combine or evaluation stage, which makes it a pro account. And they do have incredibly good support. I've used it before. I've contacted them in the middle of the night, and they are, at least in my opinion, incredible at getting back to you and making things right. I have absolutely zero complaints about their live support. In fact, all of the prop firms I've used, hands down, you cannot argue it with me. They are the best when it comes to taking care of their people. They have 5 different account sizes ranging from $25,000 all the way to $150,000 a month with their respective monthly charge here, also from $150 to $360 depending on your account size. They simplify things where the profit target across the board is 6%. So whatever the amount is here that you pick on your account, 6% of that balance, that's your profit target. It's also the same for the trailing drawdown. You can see here on their account, it says be consistent, no trading bots, no counter positions. Your end of day trailing drawdown scales by account size, but on the 50,000, which is what most people go with, is $2,000. They no longer have a daily loss limit that has been removed, and the profit target is $3,000, which is fairly standard across the board. There's no daily loss limit during the evaluation. Again, that has been removed. However, they do enforce a 50% consistency rule, which means no single day can produce more than half of your total profits. Is what that means is you essentially can't go in and blast a trade, make $3,000 and say that you cleared it and move on. They're going to count that no matter how much you make as $1,500, and then you have to replicate it and do it again. Once you pass the evaluation, you pay a $130 activation fee per account and get it going. In the pro account, you keep 80% of your profits. When you build it up to $5,000 in profits, you get upgraded to Pro Plus, which bumps your split to 90-10 like most prop firms. So really it comes down to who is take profit traders who want fast access to their money. If you're profitable and you need cash flow, Take Profit Trader, or TPT as it's commonly referred to in comments and online, they process payouts quickly, often within hours, and they pay. That's the biggest thing. All of these that we're covering, they actually pay out. I've confirmed it. I've had people that I implicitly trust tell me that they're fantastic. The main downside, the 50% consistency rule can be really frustrating. It can also be the same with Topstep. There's a consistency rule there as well. One big winning day can disqualify your evaluation or incredibly bottleneck you to where you can't recover. But if having a strategy that's consistent where every day you're chipping away, you're making $200 here, $300 here, maybe a $700 day, this is the platform for you. It's one of the fastest routes if your goal is to immediately get paid. If you want to be paid within 2 weeks from the day you start, Take Profit Trader is the way to go. You're not going to get that on any other platform. The next one here that we're going to talk about is Alpha Futures, another incredible platform with great results, highly reviewed, highly rated, and people just rave about them all the time. They absolutely love them. On Alpha Futures, they give you options. You got 3 different plans. You have the standard, you have the advanced, and you have the zero plan. Standard costs range anywhere from $79 to $239. Advanced range anywhere from $139 to $419 a month. And the zero plan is either $99 a month or $199 a month. All 3 of these accounts, no matter which one you're on, they use a 4% end of day trailing drawdown. The standard and zero, kind of bored with the industry, require a 6% profit target. This advanced plan right here requires an 8% profit target. Standard and zero have a 2% daily loss limit. Advanced has no daily loss limit. The activation fee on standard and advanced is $149. The zero plans, the main benefit there, as you see right here, no activation fee on zero accounts. You pay nothing, but you are paying more per month. That's why it's called zero. So here's where it gets interesting with Alpha Futures. The payout structure is completely different based on which plan you're on. Standard pays every 14 days with a tiered split. So your first 2 payouts are 70%. The next 2 are 80%. The 5th payout and beyond, you keep the industry standard for the most part, 90%. The advanced plans pay you 90% from the start. They allow withdrawals every 5 winning days of at least $200 profit. Not trading days, winning days. So 5 winning days of at least $200 or more. You can withdraw up to 50% of your profits until you accumulate 30 winning days. Then you can withdraw up to 100% at that point. The zero plans also pay 90% from the start with the same 5 winning day requirement. Again, focus on the keyword there, winning days, not trading days. They have to be profitable. The downside with zero accounts, they cap your withdrawals at $1,500 for the first $50,000 accounts and $3,000 for $100,000 accounts. All of the plans with Alpha Futures have a 40% consistency rule, so you need at least 3 trading days to pass these. The advanced plans now allow you to hold through news, so that's not a concern anymore. So if you're aggressive and an experienced trader, this is probably where you want to be so you can hold through news. Main downside with this one is the tiered payout structure on standard delays out your full profit splits, and the consistency rules apply across all plans. So that's really the downside with Alpha Futures. But with 3 different plans, zero, standard, and advanced, the flexibility to pick which one you want is a crazy advantage. So it's up to you and your trading style and how you want to operate on that. The last one we're going to talk about is Tradeify. They offer 3 different challenges called Advanced, Growth, and Lightning. You can see here the main advantage right away. With Lightning, you don't even do an evaluation or a combine stage. You pay this fee right here, $356. You're straight into making money, no evaluation, right into a real account where you can immediately start trading. The Advanced is a monthly subscription of $48 up to $90 depending on your account size. It uses an intraday trailing drawdown. There's no daily loss limits, but there is a $125 activation fee when you pass. The growth plans cost more. They're $97 up to $237, but depending on your account size, but there's no activation fee with these ones. So that's a benefit, but it is more per month. These accounts use an end of day drawdown with daily loss limit system to actually calculate off of. So that's something to keep in mind. Like I already touched on, the Lightning accounts are straight to money, essentially. $244 one-time fee, $510 one-time fee. No monthly fee. You get the account, you're rocking and rolling, but you better be good at what you're doing. All 3 of these plans between the Lightning, the Growth, and the Advanced, they all share the same profit targets, $3,000, $6,000, $9,000 for the 50, 100K, and 150K respectively. The 25K varies, but most people I know have never taken a 25K account. So an update that came in as of September of 2025 is they updated their position sizing and they got reduced. So the number of max contracts used to be higher than this on all 3 of these. The Advanced and Growth now cap you at 4 contracts, 8 contracts, and 12 contracts respectively on account size. It used to be 5, 10, and 15. The payouts are a 90% profit split. You need 5 profitable days of $150 to $250 depending on your account size. A 35% consistency rule applies, so no single day can produce more than 35% of your profits. Your account balance on these accounts has to stay above $53,000, $104,500, and $156,500 depending on your account size. The minimum withdrawals for this one is $500. Withdrawal for the 150K account is $1,500. For the 6 payout, you can request up to $25,000 per withdrawal. Once you request your payout, It's processed within 24 to 48 hours. They are known for how quick they process their payouts and get you the money. So, who's Tradeify for? It's for traders who want options. If you want to skip the evaluation, Lightning is the fastest route, but significant upfront cost. If you want lower monthly costs, then Advance is the way to go with Tradeify. If you prefer structure, then Growth gives you daily limits. The main downside to them is the 35% consistency rule applies to all plans. And the position size caps kind of suck if you want to scale quick. But having 3 different tabs, the variety that they have here is worth it if you want a lot of variety. If your budget and your timeline are here, you need to go quick or you have some time, basically have 10 options here between the Lightning, the Growth, and the Advanced. So if you want to cut through all the noise and you want to figure out which platform is right for you, let's do a real quick recap. If you're looking for the cheapest out of pocket, Topstep is the way to go. It's $49 to get started, to see if your strategy works and see if you can get the opportunity to get to an Express account. The best profit split and the most upfront money is Apex. You get 100% up to $25,000. Of all the firms we just went through, no one offers that besides them. The fastest payouts is Take Profit Trader. You can start withdrawing money from day one of getting out of the evaluation. The most flexibility, again, is Apex because there's no daily loss limit and they definitely allow you to hold through news. The best one for beginners, if you are just getting started, is Topstep. They have coaching, they have education on their website, and their Topstep X platform, if you are brand new, is very good. If you're an advanced trader, you probably find it very boring, but if you know absolutely nothing, that's the place to be. If you want the largest capital amount you can trade, that's Apex. They go up to $300,000. The fastest payout cycle, if you don't want to do single day trade outs with restrictions, that loops back around to Apex again as well. Every 8 trading days, as long as you have 5 successful days trading in that time frame, you can request a payout. So here's my opinion on it. And again, I'm completely unbiased. I'm not affiliated with any of these in any way. If you're brand new, it makes 0 sense to not start with Topstep. If you go somewhere else and you literally know nothing, you're going to be overwhelmed. You're probably going to give up. Any platform that doesn't have a proprietary, simple to use system is going to most likely end up connecting in with TradingView. And if you are a brand new trader, TradingView is very intimidating. There's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of things that don't get explained on how to use it. TradingView is built for people who know what they're doing. If you're brand new, go to Topstep. If you're experienced and you already have a strategy built, then go to Apex. They just genuinely give you the most freedom. If you need fast cash flow and you want to get paid like now, then technically, based on their outlines, Take Profit Trader can get money in your hands from day one of being in an official account. If you want options and flexibility in how you structure an evaluation or no evaluation, then Alpha Futures and Tradeify give you options. Before you run out and sign up for any of these, keep this in mind. This is maybe one of the biggest hacks I know online. When you decide which platform you're going to go with, simply go into ChatGPT or any AI model you use and ask it to search for relevant promo codes that are valid as of today, whatever day you're searching, for whatever platform you're searching. So, for example, last week in one of my live videos, I was telling the guys I went on ChatGPT and I searched, give me the Topstep promo codes for today, November, I think it was the 3rd. Whatever day it was, it came back with a code called Onward40, ONWARD, Onward40, and it took 40% off the $49 account at $50,000. So it made access to that account $29. Always use an AI model to quickly search online in any online shopping capacity for promo codes. I guarantee you it'll save you money. It's probably the biggest online hack I know. If you're not going to use one of those companies, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is watch out for scams and read reviews, because a lot of these things that sound too good to be true are, because they don't pay out. Knockoff shady prop firms are notorious for getting you in there, you're spending money, you're resetting your account, and then you get to an Express account, you meet all the guidelines, or you get to whatever funded account they call it, Express, Pro, whatever, and then they don't end up paying out. Even though you meet all the requirements, they'll find some bullshit reason to not pay you. Legitimate firms like the ones I just showed you in this video have a great reputation. They have great reviews, maybe besides a few bad eggs here and there. But all the ones we covered legitimately pay out real money. They also all have active trading communities. If you aren't sure which one to join, hop on Reddit and take a look, or get on X. They're everywhere. They're being talked about all the time. You'll find out the good and the bad, but just remember, you're going to find what you search for. If you want to find the bad, you're going to find the bad. If you want to find the good, that's all you're going to find. You have to be unbiased and you have to research all around. If this breakdown of prop firm futures accounts helped you guys, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, share it with anybody that you think may also find it helpful. And in the comments, let me know which firm you're leaning towards, if any. If you feel so inclined to subscribe to the channel, I would be insanely grateful. On here, we talk about Quant Crawler, which is my system that I built that does high-level technical analysis on charts. We cover trading strategies, we research prop firms, and we talk everything day trading from futures to Forex to crypto to options. If you're serious about trading and you like using data to improve your odds on trades, I strongly encourage you, even though it's mine, so maybe I'm biased, to check out Quant Crawler. The link is in the description, as well as our Discord. If you just happen to skip to the end of the video and like, hey, that sucks, I don't want to hear him anymore, but let's see what he has to say at the end to wrap it up. It all comes down to picking the firm that matches your trading style. If your trading style is aggressive and you like fast payouts, make the right pick. If you're brand new and don't have a single idea what you're doing, make the right choice. Don't set yourself up to fail. Don't waste money. Treat these accounts real and build out a system and strategy that works for you, and you'll be profitable before you know it. We'll see you guys in the next one.